Hi, this is Scott. Welcome back to my blog. I guess what I want to tell you about today is what happened last night. I went to a fundraiser for the Clinton campaign, and President Clinton was there representing his wife. And he talked. He's a very personable gentleman, like him a lot. But what struck me most was one of the things he said about his time in office. He talked about how decisions are made, and a lot of times the president is the ultimate decision maker when his staff is divided. And he talked about a time when his staff wasn't divided, and it was when the genocide was occurring in Rwanda. And what had happened was, it was right after Somalia, it was right after Bosnia, and his staff felt that the United States should not engage in yet another war. So they decided that we shouldn't intervene. And President Clinton had to take responsibility for what occurred later, but it was something that he didn't know had occurred. His staff didn't bother telling him that there was a genocide occurring, that they could intervene if they wanted to. And so he learned about it in the newspaper, at which time it was too late. Millions of people had died. And he feels very bad about that. And it says something for the man, that even when you're not informed, you have to take responsibility for what's going on. I think we see that in the campaign, or if you're paying attention, you're seeing that in the campaign, when Senator Clinton fires staff members who do things that she doesn't approve of, even though she didn't know about it and she didn't make that decision. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that we are seeing that, because the media is much more interested in presenting what they consider to be the hot topics, like race as an issue in the campaign. I'm not sure either Senator Obama or Senator Clinton really intend or want race and gender to be dividing issues in this campaign. However, it sells newspapers, it gets ratings on TV, therefore the media wants it to be that way. And it does the American people a disservice, because we don't talk about the important issues then. We don't talk about the economy. We don't talk about the war in Iraq. We don't talk about poverty and unemployment and everything else that's going on. Instead, they want to talk about issues. I was watching a morning news show today, and of course they were talking about race. President Clinton had said that Jesse Jackson won South Carolina twice. And they had an African-American gentleman on who said, oh, well, of course that means, he's raising the race card, and that people have a visceral reaction against Jesse Jackson. And I just thought, oh my God, here they go again. First of all, they have to find some talking head who wants to agree with him and wants to get his name on, or space on TV. So he has to say this: I don't have a visceral reaction against Jesse Jackson. And it's a historic fact that Jesse Jackson won South Carolina twice. There's no reason to assume that because that was mentioned that somebody's raising the race card. But, this talking head, like me, had to bring it up. And it just does us such a disservice, but the media loves it, It's like they can't help themselves. The media wants to tell the American people who they should elect president, and they don't want to give the American people the actual information and the facts to make that decision. Oh well, short one tonight, that's my opinion. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about Florida. Love Florida. And I showed you a little bit of the view of the apartment yesterday during the day. I thought I'd show you some of it at night. So thanks for watching. Bye.